This is the setup I am using to perform a Lesser Evocation. So here we have our default circle. I drawn it on the piece of cloth 150 per 150 millimeters. In the center I have an altar which represented by just a simple chair, and I've covered it with a silver piece of cloth. It has the same width and height. So I'm using silver because I'm mostly working with moon spirits to have some enhancements in astral vision properties. On my altar I have all of the elements represented. So I do have a cup and I fill it with wine for the evocation. I do have a candle, I do have a disc, and I have a knife. So as for the disc, it usually represented by some sort of a copper plate. You can actually place an offering there. For the Magick, I use pendulum and tarot cards, but actually pendulum is more preferable, at least for the beginning, because it's really easy to get the yes-no answers, and they are important while you are verifying the planetary correspondences of the spirit you are about to summon. Also here is something that is called a planetary square. This is the square of the moon. You can get those on AliExpress. They are fairly cheap, but be careful and check the square, check the numbers with some table. Actually, Rankin has the book full of those tables, Rankin and Skinner, if I'm not mistaken, but nevertheless. Here we have our triangle. So this is a triangle and a square inside. We have the sigil of the spirit and we have an incense stick. As an incense, I usually tend to use dragon blood, but for the moon spirits, it's better to have some moon correspondent incense, such as lavender. But here in this case, I would just use dragon blood. So I'm still working with Pelpathor. I can't recommend this spirit enough because it really boosts up your astral vision. You would feel the tactile pressure in the center of your forehead. And well, yeah, cannot recommend him enough. I got his sigil from the Grimoire called the Kingdom of Flames by Coeting. It has plenty of worthy sigils. You should definitely check them out. Also, it might be weird because in Kingdom of Flames, Pelpathor described as an angel, and I'm using a dagger for summoning. Well, I don't think it makes too big of a difference because dagger in this case only represents the element of the air. I'm not using it to, to control or subdue. So this is just the presence of an element on the altar.